Hola.
Buenos días. ¿Qué va a ordenar?
Necesito una hamburguesa con queso y una malteada de fresa.
Muy bien, ¿algo más?
Sí, ¿me puedes dar un pay de manzana también, por favor?
Claro.
Hey guys, so today's lesson is how to order food or drinks in Spanish. You know, it can be in a coffee shop or restaurant. So there are many ways that we can ask for food or drinks. So we'll cover the most common ones. So before anything, let's master the pronunciation first. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. The first one here is pronounced ¿me puedes dar? Repeat with me. ¿Me puedes dar? ¿Me puedes dar? Okay, one more time. ¿Me puedes dar? Okay, let's go with the second one. The second one is quiero, which is probably the easiest one. However, I will tell you something about it though. Let's repeat again with me. Quiero. Quiero. Very good. Next one. Me gustaría. Me gustaría. Me gustaría. Okay? See that the R here is very light. Me gustaría. Okay? The last one is necesito. 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 Okay? So, the first one means, can you give me? Okay? Can you give me? Make sure that if you're going to use this one, you say thank you or please at the end or thank you. You know? Because, yeah, if you say just like this, can you give me, sounds a little bit, you know, not very polite. So, you know, let's say that you want to say, can you give me a Coke? So you say, ¿me puedes dar una coca, por favor? You know? Quiero means I want, right? So make sure that I would not use this one very, you know, a lot, though a lot of people say it, right? So that's why I put it here, because it's very common, but, you know, the second one, try not to use it. I would use more, you know, the first one or the second one, or the third one, sorry. Me gustaría means I would like. Me gustaría. I would like. Necesito means I need. You know? So in order for you to remember easier is, you know, necesito is kind of similar in English as necessity, right? Like a need. So necesito means I need. This one is, remember the E's in Spanish are E. So it's necesito, not necesito or necesito. Okay? Necesito. Alright? So let's suppose that you want to order a cheeseburger. So you would say, una hamburguesa con queso. Which in this case is, literally, the translation would be a hamburger with cheese. Okay? So there's, you know, it's not like a one word thing like in English you say cheeseburger. In Spanish you say hamburguesa con, which means with, and queso, which means cheese. If you want it without cheese, you say sin. So what would you, you know, in North America, when you say just a hamburger, you know, it you know, people already understand that it's without cheese. A hamburger and a cheeseburger is not the same thing, of course. However, in English, una hamburguesa is just, you know, a hamburger, but you have to specify if you want it with cheese or without cheese. So for that you use these two words here. Okay, you use con, all right, to say with, or sin, without. Okay, And just like that, you can ask with, for example, without onions, you say sin cebolla, for example. Without pickles, sin pepinillos. Okay, all right. So, well, that goes for hamburger. However, you can ask for something else, right? You can say una ensalada. That's if you want a salad. All right. So, ensalada, right? You can ask for soup. You can ask for soup too. So you can say sopa. You know, usually in Spanish you specify what kind of soup. You know, if it's onion soup, potato soup. So, you know, you can say sopa de cebolla. For example, sopa de cebolla if you want an onion soup, you know, things like that. So, well, this is just, you know, a few examples of the most common items that you can ask in a restaurant. We'll see something a little bit more too. Okay, a little bit more of vocabulary here. So let's go with the pronunciation first. Refresco, refresco, refresco. Soda, soda. Gaseosa, gaseosa. Un café, un café. Una malteada, una malteada. Un vaso con agua, un vaso con agua. Okay, let's go with the meaning of these ones. So the first three ones here are for the same thing. It's just, it's in different countries in the Spanish-speaking world, they use these words. For example, refresco is probably the most common one in North America because it's the one that used in Mexico. Okay, but these three ones means what we call in North America a pop or a soft drink. You know, well, when you think about it too, in English-speaking countries we use different words sometimes for the same thing, right? So in some countries we use pop. I know in Canada we use pop, or in the States they use soft drink. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Un café, of course, means coffee, right? Coffee. Una malteada means a milkshake, right? Un vaso con agua means a glass of water. And finally, for today, we're going to learn about sizes, okay? So let's go with the pronunciation first. The first one is grande, grande. The next one is mediano, mediano. Remember, it can be also mediana if the word is feminine. So, for example, I don't know, let's say a refresco is masculine, right? So you say mediano. But a malteada is feminine, so you said mediana. Okay? And the last one, there's two ways to say small. Is chico or pequeño. Okay? Chico is more common, but people use both, you know, actually. So we have grande, mediano, pequeño. Okay, finally, let's learn how you would go and ask for it, right? Like in a full sentence, you know. So let's say that you want to order a cheeseburger with medium fries and a strawberry shake, okay? And you want to do it in a polite way. Okay, so this is how you would ask for it. Me gustaría ordenar una hamburguesa con queso, papas medianas y una malteada de fresa, por favor. Did that sound a little bit too fast? Okay, I will do it one more time, a little bit slower. Me gustaría ordenar una hamburguesa con queso, papas medianas y una malteada de fresa, por favor. And that's all, guys. So make sure to watch the video several times to practice, or practice yourself by going to a restaurant or something and being able to order in Spanish. If you have any questions or doubts, please drop me a line below here in the comments. I'll see you around. Thank you.